Anybody who knows me knows that I am the first to run from boring tasks, anything that really I need to do instead of I want to do. And I've just shocked myself with how productive I just was.
I don't have a lot of money, but what I lack in money, I have in creativity and work ethic and obsession. In 2 months, I'm releasing my first single with my band, and I will be making everything for it. This includes a zine and a music video and all the promotional items, posters, social media assets, ticket things, businessy, boring admin work. Because it's me, and I can't stand the idea of just doing a music show, just have music going on, it will be a mixed media extravaganza. I could pretend that the only reason I'm doing everything myself is because of a lack of funds, because I've chosen to live my life financially unstable for the sake of making art. But if we're being honest, which we always are, if I was the richest person in the world, I would still make everything myself because I am a control freak and everything I care about must be made with my hands and my hands only. Oh, your plate is too full. Get a bigger plate. That is unsustainable and unhealthy, but if I truly cared about that, I would stop doing it. And I haven't stopped, and I'm still doing it, and enjoy the ride, guys. This is me making a zine. Good morning. Last night I was working on a few of the illustration kind of areas for this zine and like visual things to use throughout the pages. I have a photo shoot in line which will fill out some of the pages. Those things just need to be placed in, but I do want there to be a bit of illustration and little like writings. So it's kind of like a mixed media thing. There's multiple different forms of artwork, if you will. So I found a poem and I found a little journal entry. There are the two things I want to include writing wise, and on the journal entry page I think I want to include an illustration. I did this last night. It's really rough and messy, but I think today I want to work on actually like developing this. Once I polish this up, I want to create little like sticker like things, little scribbles that is kind of in the style of the illustration. So then there's like a cohesive visual language going throughout the whole zine. So that's where we're at. I think I'm going to work on that today. I have a doctor's appointment to go to in 10 minutes, but one of the worst things in the world is getting places like early. Especially doctors. Like,
You can't expect me to be there at the time because I know that you're not going to get me in at 9:40. I know that, you know it, let's not lie to each other. So I'm going to do 5 minutes of drawing as if that will make any difference, because I've spent 2 minutes talking. Alright, there we go.
Always I remember your bad dress and how you turned my mind completely into such a mess.
So I'm still iron deficient. After being vegan for 7 years, still can't get my iron sorted. Just went to the shops and did my errands. Got my news, my iron deficiency news. I got my meds.
If I could have my way with words, if only for a day, I would tell you what I feel to know it. 'Cause I would know just what to say, if only I was some kind of poet. And the next time you walk through that door, I really need to try to talk to you, but every time I do, I end up like a fool. Yeah, when I try to tell you how I feel, strange things happen to me. I lose my way, I don't know what to say. It's always like this, I know it. If I could only be some kind of poet, if I could have my way with words, if only for a day, I would tell you what I feel to know it. 'Cause I would know just what to say, if only I was some kind of poet. If only I was a poet. If I was some kind of poet. If only I was a poet.
Look like a little bit dead in your eyes. Just do what you usually do. No smiling. Look down there. Do that again.
Mm-hmm. When I have a good day, one of those clear-headed, productive, I'm enjoying being awake kind of days, I find myself going through 2 phases in this order. Phase 1, I become aware of my good day and realize how amazing I feel, how naturally I seem to be doing the human being thing today. It is a pleasant surprise and a relief. Phase 2, my tiny little hands turn white from trying to hold on to it so tightly. A fear, a distrust, this knowing that it's not going to stay, and I get worried that if I give it too much attention, it might change its mind and leave. Obviously that's not true, technically, but it is fleeting. I worry that it's going to leave if I've become too connected to it, enjoy it a little bit too much. I'll just be let down in the end. Today was just so unlike other days though. When 2 p.m. hit, it didn't hurt my brain. I did wear my earplugs all day. I think the lesson here being, no matter how much it feels like the little people working around in my head are in control, I can always gain control back by listening to my body's sensory needs. For someone who cares so much, maybe a bit too much, about control and chasing some sort of euphoria in the mundane, which is what I'm realizing is most of life. Okay, this is what life is.
mundane, spike, birthdays, mundane, spike down. I hate myself today for some reason. Mundane, mundane, mundane. Being out at nighttime, mundane. The cycle continues. That basically sums it up. As I was saying, for someone who cares so much about control and birthdays and being out at nighttime, I don't take things into my own hands very much. Something as simple as blocking out frequencies that are slowly shutting down my brain, just wear your earplugs. Just use your sensory tools. You are in control, and there are not little worker bees trying to fuck with you in your little upstairs control room. That's all you. The pinch point with that, though, the uncomfortable reality, is that it doesn't seem to be that simple. Anyway, today was a great day.
So my poster is coming together. I have been like sitting down at this computer with much indecision going on. I think I'm finally getting somewhere with it, and I'm focusing on this today so I can announce the show, so then there's an actual show to put the zine at. I'm just gonna leave it for a little while and come back to it with a fresh brain. Finally finished the poster. I prefer this direction so much more. I am really glad this is out of my life. Now I can focus back on the zine. Yay! Yay! Yay!